not having work, because a lot of musicians don't have 9 to 5s to go along with the nightlife that they have with music, or they depend on the church to be their sole income along with what they do in Deep Ellum or whatever. But when you have other people coming up and they want to hold on to their $100 gig
My Lord.
At the Freeman, because they scared they scared that if it goes to somebody else, that's taking food out of their house, or that's instead of them finding another niche or finding something to supplement their income, they don't want to let go of that income, and
them the ones that got too comfortable.
I think it's deeper than that, but I'll let Chris answer first.
Lauren said, "Go get a job then."
Right? Yeah, I mean, you do what you got to do. You know, I am blessed. Thank you, God, to have never had a secular job.
Yeah.
I've been music full time since I was born, or since I started doing music.
That's dope.
And so it's like,
dude, you got a $250 check at,
right.
at 10
for
to play one song.
Order my steps.
Yeah. But you know, is yeah.
Well, Polo said that's definitely why they know that once that gig is gone, it's gone. And then Mav Track said the dumb ones. It's too much land in Texas to not find or create more gigs.
Absolutely.
And I think, Jay, you said that, like, why not the musicians? Why don't y'all go buy some bars? Why don't y'all go buy some venues? Why don't y'all go buy some stuff? And then now you're also the employer. You're also building a brand. You're also building a franchise or whatever. You're not solely depending on these $100 gigs.
Well, they can't because...
Well, we can't because we've been getting paid $100.
Right. that too. But then also 9 times out of 10, those dudes, they cars and their girl name, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Michelle.
Hi, Mama Michelle. She said, "Hey, Chris, my love."
So I think me personally, I think it's a little bit deeper than that. I think once you get this sense of status, and to some people that status equates power, it's hard to let that go. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing. And I like what Mav said. Mav said the dumb ones, because if you think about it, let's just say you had your reign and had your time. At that point, your name or your status or whatever, that'll still be alive once you get a hold of one of these up and comings. Mentor them, let them get that shine. You know what I'm saying? And they might even surpass you. But I guess what? I guess when they get that Grammy. I guarantee when they get that Grammy or whatever it is that they striving for, I want to appreciate, thank God, thank my mama, man, and thank my OG Chris Brenham. Man, listen, Chris Brenham, he took me to the side, he taught me to blah blah blah, and then now your name is gonna continue to be back. You know what I'm saying? That up and coming might be able to go to places, especially with all of the access that they have now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might be able to go places and take your name places that you yourself weren't able to take your name.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's
in
that
a sense of legacy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's being in the mindset for those people. Mel, to your question, I think it's just not being able to let go of that status.
I'm gonna go. I agree with you, but I wholeheartedly think and both said, but also if the Freeman gig is going to make or break your grocery budget, you was gonna be hungry anyway.
Absolutely. Man.
And Polo says too many avenues. We literally are making money from our computers at this point.
Yeah.
And then Mav Trash said that they first have to have the fortitude, balls to create beyond the stage.
They scared, absolutely.
And then Lauren said, if your time is up, it's your responsibility to create space for the next guy.
Absolutely.
Now,
we agree.
I do. How many times? I think longevity at residencies and stuff like that is cool. I think that's cool. But at what point do you say, okay, I'm not gonna put this residency in my budget for me to make it from day to day? I'm going to actually create something else. I'm going to actually not be lazy and content at where I am.
The magic word.
But actually get up and say, what else do I have to offer? Because you got to think about it. The world is ever evolving. And I'm a musician. I play the tambourine. The world is ever evolving. And
We were having such a good conversation, bro.
I have to put that in there.
Good.
You have to literally think about what's next. And what's next is not what's next. How can I elevate where I'm at right now? What's next is like, okay, what can I bring in addition to what I'm doing? Or who's next? Talk about who's next. Who can I put in this position? This was a startup for me. I got it to, I made it, I molded it. I talked to the owners and got the pay up to this point. Okay, who can I put this in this spot? I think Mavs talked, he said succession is necessary. Who can I put in this spot that's upcoming so I can go somewhere else? But musicians and singers do not think about that.
They don't.
I want to say this: there are now apps like in some similarities like Uber to where musicians can find gigs or get gigs by just accepting and say yes or no through an app. I'm just let that sink in.
No, you're not wrong. Like that go back to the being lazy part. But can I pivot just for a second? I think another thing too.
Master pivoter.
Absolutely. I think another thing too. I think sometimes a lot of musicians self-consciously lie to themselves. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times we play at these venues with built-in crowds. You feel what I'm saying? You play at these venues with these built-in crowds. Your spot is on a it has a great location on the public street, so it always it's always traffic in there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, can you pull those same numbers if you go partner with another venue, do it by yourself, go partner with an event center, do it by yourself, like, yo, I'm selling tickets and still pack that place out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and yes, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. And that's so true. But sometimes we are oversaturated as well.
Yeah.
And if I can see you for $10,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay $50 to go see you.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're performing the same thing.
Yeah.
The same set.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Right.
it's like why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I just got into something in Forney. And it's like, this is really good because nobody knows me out here.
Yeah.
That's a good perspective.
You know, it's like, now I get to make, I hate fans, but now
supporters.
I get to make, I get to see, and you never know when your homie might drive out to see you.
Right.
If you do it correctly.
No, right.
And that's why I say we have to support each other. That's another thing, we don't support each other. Like I don't mind. I done bought so many tickets to people's stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even my OG.
Yeah.
Who is younger than me.
Okay.
It's really weird.
Yeah. Okay.
But my OG been my best friend for over 25, maybe not 30 yet, but
Yeah.
Tayron Lockett.
Yeah. Shout out Tayron Lockett.
Tayron,
Yeah.
Like, when I got back to Dallas, he was the first one to say, "Come play. We're finna do this. This is how you do this. Get your gear. Get you this. And I'm gonna send you the music and blah blah. And my first show was with Johnny Stimson.
Okay.
And and Brad Cooper. We did this duo show. It was really cool. But yeah, he was charging what, $40 for his shows here when he was he would come back and do them, and I would pay.
Yeah.
Never ask him for a comp ticket.
Yeah.
And that's my guy. Like,
Absolutely.
that's one of my closest friends.
Right.
And so it's like we gotta learn how to support each other.
Man,